Good afternoon, everybody. We have a big trade after hours. I've got Amazon popping up to the 1940. Here we go. There's a 1943. We're ripping. And you know what? Just so everybody knows, we have the 1945 calls, and it's looking fairly decent. This is the knee jerk reaction right here, right now, and I'm going to get some more numbers. I'm hitting 1961. Yes, I am. I'm going higher in it. You heard what I had to say. We're hitting at 1963. There it is. 30-minute chart right here, right now. That baby's printing 1965, 1967. Do I see 2000? Is it going to come my way? We're going to have to find out what he says. But this is the after hours. That's the knee jerk, and we're going to find out if it will hold or not as soon as I can get some data. The high and after hours so far on that, and I'm going to have to get all the numbers. Let's hope it keeps going that way. That high was 1970, and now we're pulling back. So I'm going to have to find out that info. 1970 and after hours. We're printing at 1950, and we're going to get the numbers. Have that volatility coming back into play. We hit 1970. Now we're printing 1917. I'm going to have to get to the bottom of the numbers. And like I said, that knee jerk reaction in that volatility is right there. The stock closed at 1902. We're pumping at 1925. And I'm going to get some more numbers, and we're going to add it to this trade and see exactly where those international numbers are. Okay, I'm going to go over the numbers in the back end here real quick. I do know that they did beat on that top line revenue. I just need to find out what's happening with the AWS. All right, on this Amazon trade at 1970, we're hitting a low now in after hours of 1907. And basically, the numbers came in and they beat the top line, 709 versus 466. That was a consensus. Revs were 59.7 billion versus 59.7 billion. So they didn't miss on the revenue. Consensus was for 56 to 60 billion guidance. Operating income, which is higher than it has been before, that's 4.4 billion versus 3.1 billion consensus on the operating income and the guidance. So basically, we're flat and we gapped up. We hit 1970. We're right back here now, and it looks like it's going to slip below it. And once again, that's why we have the put side of the market on this thing for this reason that's happening right now. So we're going to find out exactly what's going to come out in some of the other numbers that are going to be reported. And we're popping at 1906, 1970 on the high, 1902.25 on the close, and it's basically flat or slightly above the close. So we'll get more into it. 30-minute chart, we could see that the low was 1892 on the 30-minute. So 1970 on the up end, 1892 on the low end with this 30-minute chart right here. And now we're printing right back at 1906, and we're going to find out more about Microsoft. What the cloud computing, did they take over and beat Microsoft on the cloud computing or not? We'll find out in a moment. Here we are. We're printing right back here at 1935 and after hours. So we've had quite a move. 1892 on the low on this 30-minute chart. As you can see here, we're printing at that 1937, and we're ripping higher. And the thing about it is we hit 1970. And the thing about Amazon is in this particular quarter, their their operating capital was a little bit higher than what people may have thought about, but the end result is they execute. And now we're headed back up on this 30-minute chart. We're at 1940. We hit 1970, and we will conclude this trade. We will go ahead, we'll post this trade, and we'll see how much money we make on one side or how much money we lose on the other side. But we're still going to come out a winner. on Amazon.com.